All right. Good evening, everybody. Texas Rebel, and I got C. Stu Do here with me. Appreciate you joining me, brother.
What's up, man?
So we were just going to do a little mail call and do a little story time and do a little drinking and do a little picking and all the things. So let's start the night off right. And here, listen to this. Oh, first open of the night. That's glorious.
I already spilled picks out of my case, man. It's like I was going to grab something and then all hell broke loose. I was like, what the fuck?
Nice. All right. So
Cheers
we had, before I even started, we had, I apologize if I mispronounce this, Brackentown Row was already waiting. And then Swamp Picker and Rock Out with your lockout have already joined us. Or evening, boys.
Oh, wicked. What's up, brothers? Mr. Swamp, Mr. Rock Out.
Yeah. Excellent. All right. Well, Rob, I will give you a minute. I assume you've already got it, but I'll give you a minute to get your stuff in order. I got a few packages I want to do here. So this one is from Greyhound, and I don't remember what everybody was sending me. So we'll see what all we got. Oh, these are magnets. That's freaking cool. I haven't seen that before. Everybody sends stickers and poker chips.
Lord Kodiak, what's up, man?
Good stuff on that. Stickers, always good. I have no idea what this is. Anybody know what this thing is?
It's a replacement body for a 410 if you rattle it.
Oh, okay. For the Pack Lock 410?
Yeah. No, for the Master Lock 410.
Oh, okay.
And in fact, the indents fit the shit. Now where's mine at? Where is mine at? Oh, there. The indent there fits that perfectly.
Okay. Well, I wonder is it looks like he sent me. It looks like in it. This looks like a. Yep, Master Lock 410.
Shake it. Oh, not rattled. Still good.
So very cool. And I'll need to double check them. I know several people were sending me stuff for. Yeah, and this may be for, to be honest, because I've already got some of his poker chips and stuff. So I will double check with. Oh, and he has a spare screw for me. There's all kinds of stuff. Some of this may be for Rabbi Picker.
Oh, nice.
So I will double check. I'm assuming that since I've already got his poker chips and some of his stuff, I may steal one of the magnets he sent, but I'm guessing the rest of that is probably for Rabbi, or all of it's for Rabbi. We'll see. And then, did you say Lord Kodiak's in here? Yes, he is. Mr. Kodiak, your package is next, sir. So if I remember right, you were sending me a challenge lock, and I couldn't remember if you were sending anything for Rabbi as well.
Woo.
Wrappings inside wrappings.
Excuse me.
Okay, cool. Throw this up. So this one's to me. This one's for Rabbi. Cool.
Gee.
Oh. Sorry, Lord. Didn't mean to show your address there real quick. I'm guessing this one. Let me know. I'm guessing this 5540 is to go in the package for Rabbi, Lord Kodiak. And then I assume this is the challenge lock you were sending me, but I'll open it in a second. Or let me know if it's for Rabbi and I won't mess with it. Excellent. More poker chips.
Thanks, Swamp.
That is a good looking chip, man. I obviously dig the skull stuff myself, so very nice, very nice. Bunch of stickers and a playing card. Are you kidding me?
Oh, that's dope, dude.
That is sick. I haven't seen anybody else with one of those. I feel special, and I do mean short bus all the way. That is fucking killer, man. Thank you, Lord Kodiak. I really appreciate that. That's going up on the toolbox for sure. That is killer.
Mr. Transparent Eyeball, how you doing, sir?
Oh, excellent. And G Keyman's here. All right, I'm going to catch up on catching up on all the comments real quick. Okay, so I'm guessing that's for Rabbi Picker. He just said Rabbi Picker. And then I'm assuming this is for me, but I will wait till I get a clear response before I tear into things. Okay, next, I think this is these next couple. Well, yeah, I'll save that one for last. So this is just an order I placed online. We'll see what they sent me. I ordered a bunch of stuff. Oh dear. We've got a whole haul of stuff. All right. So miscellaneous springs. Maybe some of these springs are the springs I need that I've been losing all over the place for the friggin' my Medico seems to like to throw springs everywhere. They just had some cheap, I think these are just cheap mortar cylinders I found online, so I can start playing around with making some challenge locks.
Oh, nice.
Was hoping I would win all the tools from Airways giveaway, but I missed it by one. If you were watching the when he did his little thing, it went around the ring. It was slowing down right on my name, and then went one past me and hit Eagle. So, but Eagle's a good guy. I'm glad he got it. And then a dimple lock for me to play with once I start getting into dimples. This one's a DeGuard. I don't remember which model this is. I'll have to double check what I ordered online, but yeah. So once I get to the point where I start messing with those, we'll play with that. All right. And then the last thing I want to open is in the next couple days, expect a video coming out for me. I think I'm just over 80. I think I hit 81 yesterday or today. Nice. I'm going to start my first giveaway. I want to do a 100 subscriber giveaway, but I want it to be for the people that have supported me up to this point. So what I'm going to do is put out the challenge in the video, and in order to be eligible to win the prizes, you had to have been one of my first 100 subscribers.
Yeah, that used to be a little bit more of a feature of giveaways. It was like, you know, had to be a subscriber. Although I will tell you, there's a lot of times when I found somebody because people were you know, doing their giveaway and stuff, and if I went and subscribed to them, there's a couple people's I would enter, but I would be like, nah, dude, I wasn't here, you know, up till your whatever the number was, like up for your first 100. You know, I want to support, but that's for the people, like you said, the people that have been around, you know. So
right,
I've definitely bowed out, but still, like, you know, like given an entry, like just a non-entry entry to support for that reason.
Center my camera now that I've got a skinnier screen. Yeah, and I may just do, you have to be a subscriber, but part of me thought about, you know, and if you don't get in the first 100, go ahead and subscribe, because when I hit 250, I'm going to do a giveaway. When I hit 500, I'll do a giveaway. When I hit 1,000, I'll do a giveaway. Yeah. Must have been one of my subscribers within that time frame. So anyway,
another good one to kind of like, just to kind of control, you know, who you get coming in, is to, like, you have to have a minimum of 5 lock picking videos already or something like that, you know.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna figure out whether it's you have to pick Xbox on screen, you got to shout out somebody, you got to, you know, yada yada.
But on the other hand, like me and some people were like trying to convince Dots Locks to like just do a video to he was doing it, and I forget whose, to just do a video to enter somebody's thing. I think it was his first video, and now look at his channel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just doing the one video, man, got him in and got like, so it's, you know, how many do you want to draw in or who do you want to direct it towards? And that's the thing too. If you're going to do more, well, dude, you'll do the next one a little different. You know, sometimes it's USA only or over there. Sometimes it's UK only just because of the shipping, and sometimes it's not. And, you know, so,
Right.
and then you just got to do what's right for you, of course.
Yeah, so we'll figure it out. But I'd ordered Phantasm Industries, these new tool rolls that he's got.
Yeah.
Was I want to get in on some of these, so I've ordered 2 of them. So this one is a black with a multicam, just a regular multicam. And then I got a dark camo. And what I'm probably going to do, because I like both of these, is one of these is going to be for me and one of these is going to be for the giveaway. So what I'm probably going to do is whoever wins the giveaway will get their choice of one of these 2, and I'm going to keep the other one. So whichever one they prefer, and then I'll throw in some locks and I'll throw in some, you know, miscellaneous, whatever else I fill out. But part of why I ordered these was one of these is going to be for my giveaway. So that will be upcoming.
Transparent what you got ordered, man.
All right. I'm going to catch up on the comments since I'm sitting at my picking desk, not at my table.
Oh, la-di-da.
Okay, all the locks are for Rabbi, so that's all going to go in his box.
I'm in the cognac chair.
Swamp says he'll take the dark one then.
Right. I was going to make some sort of joke like that, but I felt it wasn't going to be a joke. So I was like, yeah, just because I want one of those damn things.
Well, when's your challenge is still live, isn't it? Or is that over
No, it's still live. I'm gonna run it a couple more weeks into January, try to get more people in it.
Gotcha. Well, you just let me know when I win your prizes, and I'll let you know who won my prizes, and, you know, nepotism and all that good shit.
Oh, every time I make a good deal, it doesn't work out though, because I get watching, and then it's like, oh, that went to Nick's picks, or it went to, you know, like Lock Saga. I was like, okay, yeah. I'll remember that.
Yeah.
As long as I always lose when the people use the ducks.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Which was heartbreaking because often I'm kind of in the, you know, if you're in the lead early on the ducks, dude, just give it up. But I was early in the lead first few times, and then, you know, lost. And then I was like not in the lead this last time. I was like, oh, nice, I'm going to be the come from behind guy. And no, no, I never really made a push.
No. So, all right, I think lesson learned on these is I thought the springs were going to be more expensive, but apparently when I ordered 6 springs, it was 6 packs of 100 springs. So I've got plenty of, I think these are the medical springs, the little ones that are kind of tapered.
Damn.
So if anybody needs springs, let me know. I may start sprinkling these into people's packages and letters like fairy dust. I don't know. I got a bunch of them now.
Yeah, I got to go through all my parts and pieces.
Yeah. Well, that's actually one thing I wanted to do was whether I just share them with people and give them to people, or whether I found some decent sources for a few locks that I think I'm going to start selling on the bazaar. Is maybe I'll list the extra parts and stuff I have. So if people, you know, just want 2 or 3 spare springs for their Medico, or I lost one, this Medico M3 I'm working on. This itty bitty little spring. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. See if my camera will zoom into my hand here. But that's itty bitty little spring right there, and it's for the lock bar. And somehow I managed to lose one of those, and so I ordered a 100-pack online of those springs. And of course, that's more than I'll ever need. But they don't sell just onesies, twosies that I could find anyway. The only people that sold that little or that few you had to have a minimum of like $150 or $200 order because they're a commercial supplier. But
Yeah.
I might start using spare parts like this with all my lock stuff, and if I don't think you'd want to pay the shipping just to get a few of those. But if I've got miscellaneous springs and stuff that other people might need if they're ordering from me anyway,
Oh,
I
yes.
can throw those in for 5 cents a piece or something, or just throw them in. Shit. So, all right, I am not seeing Greyhound in here, and he's the only. I want to find out if these are for me or if these are for Rabbi. I'm assuming those are for Rabbi.
I was like, everybody's breaking your heart tonight. They must be for Rabbi, dude.
No, it's all good. I just want to.
No, I'm messing with you.
But yeah, I need to double check who all was sending me stuff because Rabbi's patch did come in. So as long
nice.
as who has said they were going to send me stuff, as long as I've got that, which I think I might be waiting on one other person, but Rabbi stuff's about ready to go. So I'm going to go to the post office and find out how much that's going to hurt to ship that stinking thing. It's getting heavy.
Yeah, I can't. Couldn't find my fucking scale, dude, this last week. I got to get blast and bypasses. Shit mailed off. It's all ready to go. I just got to weigh the different stuff and then fill out the rest of the customs form.
Yeah, this will be my first time shipping internationally like this. Like I've sent stuffed APO, people in combat zones, brothers who are deployed, stuff like that. But I haven't. This will be first time sending to a civilian in another country. So yeah,
you just got to get the form is annoying, man, because you got like four lines for items. So if you got 10 locks, you just put 10 used locks. If you got 4 pick sets, it's 4 either pick sets or all sets, depending on where you're sending it.
Yeah.
And then, you got to weigh that shit and give it its value. But then, like, at the end of it, dude, either your last line is stickers, and that kind of includes all the little shit, or you don't say stickers because you ran out of lines, and you don't want to fill out once you move to filling out the back of a thing, you're more likely for that shit to get fucked with on the way.
Okay.
Once you go more than the basic, shit allowed, man. Not that you can't do it, but if you can think of a way to get it in those 4 lines and just be a little creative and keep used shit, novelty shit, make the words sound like it's crappy shit that nobody wants in there. Make the values low.
Gotcha. Cool.
Tape the fuck out of it. Put it in a Tyvek bag inside the box if you're doing that, or a bag in a bag. Yeah. And then and have your both their address and your return address on that inner fucking package too. It's more likely if it doesn't make it there, they might try to actually send it back to you that way.
Gotcha. Right. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna pick. I don't feel like messing with these. And then whenever you are ready to do your short story, my friend, we will pause for that. And then I have actually already uploaded your video, but it's set to private. So
nice.
I will share the video for everyone to see while we're here, and I will make it public.
You know what the bummer is, the whole Olympic record thing fell through on the event for it, so I have to regroup and resubmit and redo all that shit.
Oh shoot, I didn't know that. I'm sorry, bud.
Yeah. No. It has nothing to do with. I could go jump in water and do it right the fuck now, dude. I'm ready for it. No problem. It's because I have to have someone that qualifies as an expert, like a cop, to verify the cuffs. I have to have a certain number of cameras. I have to have a certain number of witnesses. I have to have a certain number of this. And I'm doing it in a water tank, man. So I gotta have water. So every place I was trying to do it, either if the place didn't have water, how I was going to get a tank and then the water there, because people won't let me use their water here. And then when I finally almost had it worked out, I couldn't get insurance, like event insurance. for cheaper than $500.
Oh, geez.
And I was like, that's not in the budget. So and then it just kept falling through. So and then I had some family shit that kind of hit at the end, middle, late summer, end of the year. That
Well, here's an idea for what it's worth when you get ready to start doing your next attempt at trying to organize everything. I know I would certainly, be willing to throw in a few bucks, start a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Also getting it all done.
And honestly, man, if I would have just done that, man, like all the Shackleman and all that, people would have helped me if I needed to, or $400 to make it happen. But one, it wasn't it that part of it changed at the end from 50 to 500. It just never was in a way that would work out. And then, like I said, then my family life got screwed up, so I couldn't actually plan anything here. But yeah, no, I'll definitely. And I'm kind of, yeah, the plan is different going into next year. I'm just setting it up I really don't care if it's officially for the record or they accept it or not or whatever. I just want to do the thing. Have the event, get people together. We're going to raise a little money for the American Legion.
Nice.
Yeah, they just had dude, they got hit by a tornado like a year and a half ago. They just opened back up and everything, but so much of their funds went into that. You know what I mean? Like, so
yeah,
they're just going to be begging for funds for the next couple of years to try to get back to, back to operational for themselves, but back to having, because they have money set aside for repairs and things like that, and they had to use every dime, dude.
Yeah, it's amazing how much it costs and how fast it goes. We got hit by a bit of a storm, I don't know, year and a half ago, and our insurance company has just been the biggest group of douchebags you've ever met, and we're still fighting to get things fixed. Like the other thing is, like, once they figure out what they're going to pay you, they only give you like 70% of it, and you got to get things fixed and show that it was fixed before they'll release the rest of the funds.
Yep.
So you got to take what they give you, fix one thing, get a little bit more. Hopefully that's enough to fix something else, get a little bit more, but now it's not enough for anything. So you got to spend your own money. And I mean, what, 7 out of 10 American homes are living paycheck to paycheck?
Yep.
So, but we've got stuff that we're still fighting with them over. They don't want to pay for, like we got a great deal recently. We got lucky and got hooked up with a hot tub, but they didn't want to pay for a hot tub because all I had was the manufacturer. The company went out of business. The hot tub was part of this home when we bought the home. And so I opened it up. I looked in the pump housing. I couldn't find a serial number or a model anywhere, just the make. But the company's, gone out of business. So I can't call them and say, hey, here's what it looks like. Can you tell me anything about this? So they won't estimate a value, which means they won't pay me for it.
Right.
So we just friggin', took the loss on that one and moved on. But I mean, half my barn fell down, my front porch collapsed, friggin', roof on the house had to be replaced. It was just a mess.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
And the insurance companies were garbage.
Oh yeah, I was a subcontractor, handyman, just all so I dealt with a lot of owners and renters and property rental companies and things like that. So I was involved in a lot of different insurance shit, dude. It's a nightmare. It's annoying. I mean, I get it to some degree, and if you got a decent insurance agent and stuff like that, they're good about it, but there's always certain things where they like that with your tub. Like, no, you're just gonna get screwed on this end.
All right, so I'm catching up on comments real quick. Okay, Transparent Eyeball says no shit. He was loaning me a couple locks. I don't know what he's talking about there. Crazy Small Springs. Yeah, Swamp Picker says too bad we don't have an APO over in Israel. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll ask around, see if I've got somebody that's a friend that's deployed over there, and I can find a way to get it to them, and they can get it to Rabbi. Ooh, Greyhound, you're here. Excellent. I want to double check. I already threw it in his box.
Hey, when I said that about Greyhound, I was joking.
So the stuff you sent me, I got the lock housing, your poker chips, and the magnets, which those are cool. I assume this was all for Rabbi. So let me know in the comments, please. Let's see what else everybody says. Hey, Greyhound. Rob Pix is here. What's up, Rob?
Yeah, Rob, come on, man. Why aren't you done it yet? All the cool kids are doing it.
Damn right. I mean, I'm not one of the cool kids, but the cool kids are doing it. I just did it too.
I may have a loose definition of cool.
What's cool?
But that's just so I can be in the club too.
All right. Okay, Greyhound, I will take one of the magnets. Thank you very much. And then, yeah, the rest I'll put in his thing. All right, so we're all caught up on that. For what it's worth, if you guys didn't see it, at the top of the comments, I have pinned the link to join us on Restream. If anybody feels like jumping in, y'all are welcome. Rob, I don't know if you have received your mail yet. It's been mailed out, but I've got your video ready whenever you're ready to get on and read that.
Oh, wicked. Wicked.
All right.
I gotta try. I haven't gotten this open today.
It's been a while since I picked one of these 1100s. Let's play with this. Kind of felt like I was going through withdrawals. Family's been around for the holidays, and it's been great seeing everybody, but I also got so busy doing all the family and holiday stuff. I wasn't picking every day, and some days, even if I did pick, I'd only get 5-10 minutes uninterrupted time to mess with this stuff. I've definitely been itching to just sit down at this table for an hour or two and play with stuff. And
yeah, how long you been doing it?
Probably about a month and a half now, so I'm still pretty new.
Yeah, I mean, like it's life happens, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Between health and just busy, and then once you've done it, you've been doing it, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, whatever, dude. Everybody kind of hits a point. It's like you just aren't quite as driven to go sit down and bang pins, every day or as much each day, and then you find yourself taking some time off. Find yourself losing a little skill. Find yourself getting frustrated, and then you find yourself doing it and you get back at the desk.
Yep. Nightmares joined us. Welcome, brother. But yeah, my collection is slowly growing here. Let me see if I could pan my camera here. Me and my friggin' comfies. But the top of the shelf here, I've got my collection of slain picks that are LPU rated. And then my chair's in the way, but amongst all my books, I've got locks.
Oh yeah.
The locks I've picked, locks I need to pick, and just they're growing and multiplying, and it's like gremlins. Don't get them wet. Don't feed them after midnight.
Yeah, I need some shelves.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to we've got a guest cabin on the property that's a catch-all right now that we're going to gut and is going to be kind of turned into my man cave, and all this stuff is going to be moving, and I'll be able to set it up a little bit better and maybe have some more room and get another bookshelf that's just for all this stuff, or a toolbox or something. Oh.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of cookie tins and different things to like sort stuff and keep stuff, but it's not the most accessible.
Yeah, underneath the table, I've got multiple cigar boxes that are just chock full of random miscellaneous lock stuff.
Yeah. You got to regularly kind of pull all that out and resort too.
Yes.
Ah, there we go. In fact, that's why I got all my chips out, man. They don't fit in the little box that I had them kept in. So I got to find a better thing to keep them all in.
Yeah, one thing I'm hoping to do is, like, now that Lord Kodak sent me one, and I've got 2 from Greyhound in here. Well, I've got 2 from Swamp Picker, for that matter. Different designs. But my thing is now full. What I want to get is, I'm sure somebody's got to have a 3D print. Is like in the military, we used to have these displays that you could put on your desk. It's almost like a high-rise stadium, where it's the front row or a little higher.
Yeah.
3D
I have.
That's got little rows where you can put 10 or 15 per row, but have them displayed. I would, there's got to be somebody that's got something like that.
Yeah, the Lockpicker 69 actually made me one when I went and visited him, and it was about yay wide. It was maybe 3 or 4 rows. I think it was 4 rows, and then it was like maybe 6 wide. But like I ran out of being able to put, display everything on that a while ago.
Yeah, I gotta double check my phone. I'm doing my interview with him early January. I don't remember when, but sometime next month. I've done my pre-interview, but him and I are gonna do that here shortly.
Yeah, I was trying to get in with trying to get over and do like a follow-up with him at some point, but again, life happens.
Yes.
He was moving all the studios and stuff, and then now he's dealing with health junk. So,
well, yeah, he I'm trying to remember what's going on. I think he had a torn something, or Greyhound fell in the ice, I think is what happened to him. But yeah, a couple of the guys are hurt, but yeah, he's getting surgery, and all his studio stuff's down in the basement. So he's out for a bit. Yeah, I think
I saw his studio. I saw his studio before he upgraded it, and when he said he was upgrading his Block Lab studio thing, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. This is already heaven. Like, what the hell could you do? Add an elevator, a jacuzzi, and a bar? I don't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he does a bunch of other stuff. He's got podcasts, and he does stuff for his church, and.
Oh yeah, but he's got like an amazing, like his setup for working challenge locks and building stuff and things like that. Like I saw the old setup. I had it. He was talking about what he was going to be, moving to when I was there, so I had an idea where he was going with it all, but how he was expanding and stuff. But yeah, no, he was just wonderful. Collection area. For his interviews and things like that, but then a station for working on that stuff, and then he had, picking area. He just had a lot of just areas, but they're all like comprehensively, like well thought out, well put together, just like a lot of great ideas, dude, just in the way, he made a full shop kind of thing.
Right. Trying to recenter this a little better. All right. All right, Nightmare. I started with a white belt just because I haven't warmed up today, so I did a master. I think this is number 5. Number 5, a master 575 orange belt, a pack lock 100G, and an American 1100. What are you working on, Stu?
I'm trying to pick one of these 6835s from Elroy's Toys Pro Series.
Okay. Oh, is it one of his challenge locks or just one he sent you?
No, it's his. It's one he started practicing his
laser engraving on.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I got one of those. I think it was Grouchy Lenny sent it to me, but it's nothing on it. It's just the Saturn safety, whatever. That was a fun pick. I actually enjoyed that one quite a bit.
Yeah, I had two from Grouchy Lenny. I got one going out to blast, and then I still have the other one from Grouchy. So yeah, it's a fun pick. It's a good lock, man.
Pick a few of my.
They give me a little. They give me about half as much of fits as like a 410 does.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a Pack Lock 410. I haven't even tried yet, and then I've bought one of the Master 410 Lottos, and I need to mess with it. Heck, why don't we do that? Put these aside and we'll play with
Do you have do you have Greyhound's dog legs or heavy dog legs?
No, I haven't bought those yet. That's on my list. Went a little crazy. Like I said, I've only been in it a month, and I had a Sparrows kit from before when I first thought about getting into it like a year or two ago. But I went and bought the full Apex kit. I've got Jimmy Long's. I've got a Rat Yoke. Couldn't pass up buying it from him in person at that
Oh,
time.
yeah.
So I bought the entire Pack Lock kit in the whole rainbow. So I'm a little over budget. I'm at some point I'm gonna get those from him. But
I'm gonna tell you, like, the heavy dog legs, dude, are fucking magic for Master Lock 410s and a lot of your lockout tagouts, but especially the 410s. They are superb for that lock. And that lock gives some people frustration. Some people think it's a breeze, and Nola calls it comfort food.
Yeah.
But then again, he likes butter cookies. I don't know.
You guys are always talking about the damn butter cookies.
Yeah. Well, that's his nickname.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Butter cookie. Yeah, that's
hold on. And who is it? That's Greyhound? Or who's butter cookie?
Nola.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
Nola equals butter cookie. Is Nola in here yet?
No.
Butter cookie. Okay, I like it. All right, so Nola has not done a live with me yet. Hence, Nola does not have a short story yet. So now at least I have some ammunition and some ideas of.
Nola's kind of a coward, I think. So that's all I'm saying. Oh, are you there? Oh, yeah, hold on.
So yeah, now I've got an idea of what I might do for Nola's short story if Nola ever joins me.
I don't know how exactly how. That's why he likes butter cookies and he doesn't like chocolate.
I'm not a big chocolate fan myself. Like, I don't mind like Snickers or Twix if the chocolate is encasing something, but like a Hershey's bar or about the only chocolate thing I like is like brownies are good. But other than that, even chocolate cake, I'm like, yeah, I can take it or leave it, whatever.
Oh God, butter cookie people. At least Matt's Lock Shop, was like shortbread. Come on, let's go shortbread cookies, guys. I was like, we can all meet in the middle on shortbread cookies.
The one I found that seems to divide a lot of people is oatmeal raisin.
I
hate those for some reason.
Oh, I can't. I don't. Those things are punishment, man.
And see, to me, like chocolate chip, I could care less. They meh.
I mean, it's not like I don't go nuts on them. I like the chocolate chunk, the more chocolatey, thinner chip. If it's fresh baked, I love them, man. They're awesome. But I can look at them in like store bought. I can like walk away from them. I'm like, and I don't have a microwave nearby, to like soften it up. So why am I going to bother? But still, I mean, they're good. They can be good. I prefer like a good chocolatey brownie, but I don't know, dude. Once you're 52, dude, you get picky about shit.
Yeah, I'm still a young pup. I'm only in my mid 40s.
Dude, I've eaten too many shitty brownies, man. I don't want to eat any more shitty brownies. You know what I mean? I don't have enough life left to waste it on a bad fucking dessert.
I want the magic brownies.
Yeah, those are good. I haven't had those in a while. Oh, that's not true. What am I thinking? I was working at a fucking cannabis shop last year. I ate a lot of stuff. I did eat some brownies. I'm thinking like doing it yourself. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah. All right, let me come catch up on the comments.
The last real time was the last time I went to the Burning Man. That was 2007.
Ooh, Transparent Eyeball says his son made a batch of homemade peanut brittle tonight. All right, I will send you my address. Please send some of that along.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
I think peanut brittle is highly underrated.
Yeah, I love peanut brittle. I will say one of the things that I used to like that I can't, I haven't gotten over a bad experience. You know how you can friggin' get food poisoning somewhere, you know, whatever your favorite restaurant is, whether you know.
Oh yeah.
Once you get sick on it, you kind of have an aversion to it. I was in Afghanistan. My mom sent me some moose munch, so it's just popcorn with caramel drizzled on it, nuts, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it tasted a little funny, but I thought, it's probably just this brand or the caramel they used or whatever. My mom probably found it at a freaking Goodwill and it was 50 years old or something. I don't know, but I got sick as a dog, and ever since then, I can't touch that stuff anymore. Just the thought of
it. Dude, that's a terrible way to go down too, man.
It was not good.
What's wrong with Private Rebel Moose Munch?
Yeah. It sucked. I had to go tell my commander, hey, I can't fly tonight. So they had to find another pilot last minute. Friggin'. It was.
Why can't you fly? Mom poisoned me.
Yep, pretty much.
There's millions of soldiers out there arrayed against me, and that's not what I have to worry about. Old pop.
I didn't play fair. Flying the Apache was, if you're dumb enough to shoot at me, you got what you got coming.
Yeah, man. I told you, dude. I had like probably the Apache alone is probably why I signed up for the Army, coming in delayed entry. So my whole senior year and shit. I love that fucking thing so goddamn much.
I started in the Coast Guard crewing the H-60, and so the whole time we were in high school, all my buddies, figured, well, Ramsey came from the H-60 world. He's probably going to want the 60s, and I'll admit, after crewing the back for 1,000 hours, I really wanted to fly one of those. But normally how it works, at least in the Army, is when you go through flight school, you got to do a bunch of prereqs. They make you go through SEER before, so if you quit SEER, they're not going to spend $1 million training you to fly aircraft. You're out.
Oh, okay.
So you got to get through all.
Did they break your arm?
No. So I went to 60 plus by regulations. In that one, they are allowed to break up to 2 bones. That's the high risk of capture, like what they put special forces through. Yeah. However, the people running it also know that you're not special forces and that you're going through it because you're a pilot. And it is so easy to get disqualified from being a pilot if something gets broke or injured. So they're, the Army.
So they're okay.
Candidates, they've already spent a lot of money just holding boards and getting you to the school. So I mean, I still went through some shit like.
For sure.
I got buried alive in a 55-gallon drum because they were trying to get someone else to sign something admitting to war crimes, and they weren't going to let me out until he signed. So we got smacked. We got all kinds of fun stuff. Some of it I can't talk about. It's you sign non-disclosure agreements, all this bullshit, and we just don't want the enemy knowing exactly what we've been trained in.
For sure.
But Yeah, it was the Sear C plus. It was not fun. One of the worst experiences of my life. But when I was in Afghanistan, and if something were to ever go wrong, I thank God literally that I had that course. I learned a lot in it. It just was miserable.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. I know I can survive a lot of shit because I went through a lot of shit. You know what I mean? That's
yeah.
There's
Well,
I mean, there's different levels and it applies, but that lesson is true in a lot of different ways, you know.
Yeah. Well, the survival part of the school where you're living out in the woods, and I mean, we hadn't eaten anything in 2-3 weeks, and my group, when they had us bug out, we were near a body of water, and we came across a water moccasin. Well, those things are territorial, and we don't want to get bit in our sleep. And we hadn't eaten in 3 weeks, so we killed them and ate them, and that stuff was actually kind of cool.
I was gonna say, yeah, they're totally edible, right?
Yeah. We just made sure we cut the head back at least a good 3-4 inches back to make sure nothing was in there. The problem was, we're surviving in the woods and trying not to be detected, so you can't just freaking run to the local hardware store and get some spices and herbs. And so we just skinned them, gutted them, wrapped around a stick, and cooked them over a very small fire. And everybody got about a 3-4 inch section of snake, and it was like chewing chicken flavored bubble gum. The meat wouldn't come apart, and it was just this meat, but it just had this elasticity to it that you couldn't do anything with. But again, when you haven't eaten 3 weeks, you don't much care.
No, right? Yeah, it's actually better that it lasts if you only got 4 bites, dude.
Exactly. So yeah, nobody was giving any of that up. But that stuff was cool. Learning the land nav and the outdoor survival and how to set snares and traps, and it was pretty cool. But yeah, the Camp Slappy part where you get captured and you've got to resist the
Camp Slappy. I like that, dude. Camp Slappy.
That fucking sucks. I'm not getting anywhere with this.
Oh yeah, I mean, straight up, dude. I was, like I said, I signed up, dude. I broke my ankle like 2 weeks before I was supposed to leave. So I spent a whole year doing all the shit, learning all the shit, memorizing all the shit. Could take the M16 apart, put it back together. They did a couple, let's abuse you weekends, to make sure you're ready for it. And just went. I was gung ho ready, but what I didn't want to do. And I was going Army because, one, there's no effing way I wanted to be stuck on a boat living in those conditions. So Navy was out.
Yeah, they did recruit me for their subs, and as soon as I found out about hot racking, oh hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, I had like a 98.2 ASVAB, man. Like the Navy and the Air Force, even when I was signed up to the Army, they never left me alone.
I was the same. The Navy, I qualified for their nuclear program, and they couldn't get enough. So even though I signed a delayed entry with the Coast Guard, they're like, we can get you out of that contract. We want you. We want you.
Honestly, man, I wish I still would have broke my ankle and everything, but I kind of wish I would have thought about Coast Guard a little harder.
Yeah,
the boat thing like scares me, man. Like I'm scared out there.
Yeah, I grew up in the Northwest, so I mean, I was scuba certified in high school. I love the water.
Oh, I dig it. But I didn't spend a lot of time on the Great Lakes. I spent it on Little Lakes.
Gotcha.
So if I can't see a shore that I think I can swim to, I start getting anxiety, man.
Man, I got to admit, some of the nights when you're a couple hundred miles out, there's no light pollution. The stars when you're out at sea are just friggin' gorgeous.
Oh yeah, I can't even imagine, man. It's got to be just. I mean, I can't deny the beauty of it, man. Like I would love to be able to not be afraid to go see something like that,
Yeah, that's one thing, good and bad with the military. I got to go some cool places. I lived on Kodiak Island for 3 years. Got to see the Aurora Borealis up there. I mean, had some good life experiences, but definitely got put in some shitty situations too.
Did you finish your years?
No, I got caught up in the Obama downsizing when they were trying to downsize the military.
Okay.
They started for excuses to kick people out.
Yeah.
And they found a molehill, turned it into a mountain, and ended up using a show cause board. General didn't, found something he didn't like, said, that's my excuse, get rid of him. Appointed 3 colonels to stand over board, and I had to show cause why the military should retain me. And, the general had already told them, get rid of this guy. So it was, just going through the motions. But since it wasn't a court martial, there's no, you violated UCMJ, because I didn't break any laws. I didn't, do anything. I just did something they didn't like. And friggin' they kicked me out for it. So I got an honorable discharge at 17 years in 1 day. But unfortunately, my discharge code is JNC for misconduct. So I couldn't switch services. I couldn't, go over to the Air Force and fly for them or do something else. I was just barred from reentry. So,
man,
yeah, it's a bit of a shit show. But in hindsight, my next deployment, I might not have come back. I could have come back quadriplegic.
Yeah.
One deployment in the Army, I did a ton in the Coast Guard, but those aren't combat deployments. But I've got a lot of friends that got hurt and killed, and the Apache community is very small, and God's got a plan. It happened for a reason, and I ended up getting 100% total and permanent on my disability. So, the retirement that I would have made, I'm making off that, and
okay.
I would have got from retirement, because I'm total and permanent. My wife got health insurance, or gets health insurance for the rest of her life. My kids got it while they were still in school. So it kind of worked out. And
well, good, man. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, it is what it is. But that's Uncle Sam for you. He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I had a buddy over in I don't know, first Desert Shield or whatever. And dude, he was one of the heavy wheel mechanics, man. Like, so the fucking shit ran on him, dude, because stuff broke down all the time. He was a chaplain's assistant, so he was always running up and helping people, not die. And but he's a dick. And dude, just after working his ass off for however many days straight or whatever, dude, he was having a cigarette inside a tent, and same thing. Some fucking major or whatever decided, I don't like this asshole, and it just ended up turning into them making him get out of the Army, man. Because his dad his dad had a heart attack, and he wanted to go his dad's gonna die. He wanted to go see him. They're like, no, you don't get to go see your dad. And they're like, well, you know what? We will let you go see your dad if you don't come back. And I was like, dude, that's the
one thing I got to say about the Army. The Army's half a DOD. You take the Air Force, the Navy, the Marines, and the Coast Guard, Space Force now, combine them all, the Army's got more people.
Yeah.
Guard, small service, and then I was aviation. I was an avionics tech fixing the H-60 screw in the back. Such a small community. You build a reputation, and it follows you everywhere, because wherever you go, somebody there has already been with you before, because there's just not enough places to get shuffled around that you're not gonna be able to hide. So if you're not a go-getter, if you don't do your job right the first time, they just get rid of you. They don't have time to demote people and play these games. Whereas the Army, I switched to the Army, and they're like, talking to some guy, oh, the 4th time I made E5. And I'm like, what do you mean 4th time? I met one person. I did a decade in the Coast Guard. I met one person who had been busted down and got their rank back. Most people, if you do enough to get busted down, you're just getting kicked out. They're just not going to keep you. But the Army, man, they just don't care about you at all. And there's too many people walking around with rank makes right. They could be 100% wrong, but if they outrank you, That's all. That
Yeah,
matters.
it's too big. You know, like you said, you catch the wrong, you piss the wrong guy off. The wrong guy doesn't like you, dude. Then you're either gonna be miserable or run out.
Yeah. Well, and that was part of at the end. There was my company commander. He hated my guts. He just for some reason. Whoa, that's a deep falset.
I went with the Garrison Brothers Texas Straight Bourbon Whiskey here.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a break here in a second and go reload.
It's done out of Hye, Texas. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Hye? Hye?
High, I guess. Stay, don't move. All right, bud. Well, if you got it for a second, raise the glass. Everybody, I'm gonna go get myself a shot glass and a bottle.
Do so.
And then whenever you're ready to read the short story.
Oh yeah, when you come back, we'll do that.
All right.
Sorry, I got it sitting over here, but I get so lost in what I'm doing. Cheers to you.
Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a food drink.
Where is my? I did leave the sticker out. He sent me a sticker.
It's something my wife and I made. It's a homemade caramel Kahlua.
Oh.
And this stuff turned out so good.
You going straight up on that? No ice?
I am gonna go get a cube of ice. I'll be right back.
Okay. It just seems like an ice kind of liquor situation right there.
All right, so go ahead. Sorry, I'm back.
All right. So we've got the Texas TXR short stories, episode 7, right there. All right. I'm gonna read this. You want me to hold it here so people can see it too?
Whatever you want to do, bud.
Oh, that works for me. All right. They called him the Great Studini, mostly because calling him that guy who keeps locking himself into things felt impolite. Studini was a budding escape artist with big dreams and slightly questionable life choices. True. His greatest ambition was to break a world record by escaping not 1, not 2, but 3 pairs of handcuffs while underwater, a goal he described as very achievable and everyone else described as questionable at best. While not a veteran himself, Studini held deep respect for those who were. He donated time, tools, and energy to honoring veterans, loudly insisting it was the least he could do, right before quietly locking himself into something metal again. His admiration was genuine, his habits odd. Studini also believed, with unwavering confidence, that lockpicking and escaping from wildly impractical situations were perfectly normal hobbies. People have yoga, he'd say while hanging upside down in cuffs. I have this. He wanted to share the beauty of precision, patience, and calm problem solving, preferably while submerged, restrained, and smiling reassuringly at the camera like this happened every Saturdays. As a result, Studini spent a lot of time tied up. Ropes, cuffs, chains. He treated them like old friends. Neighbors learned not to ask questions. Delivery drivers stopped making eye contact. His friends had collectively agreed that whatever explanation existed, they didn't want to hear it. Still, Studini persisted. He trained relentlessly, practiced breath control, polished his picks, and reassured everyone that escaping underwater handcuffs was actually very safe. In the same tone people used to describe expired milk as probably fine. One day, Studini knew the record would fall. The locks would open, the cuffs would surrender, and the world would finally understand the magic of escape artistry and his passion with it. Until then, the great Studini would continue doing what he did best, honoring veterans, opening locks, escaping restraints, and pretending this was all completely normal behavior. The end. For now.
I love the voice, man. That was fantastic.
Dude, I can't. I'm not gonna give you a C minus effort, dude.
After that, I feel like my video is going to be a letdown.
Always got to raise the bar, baby.
Yeah, see that.
I've been a public, I've been a performer and stuff. I've done all kinds of characters and yada yada yada. So just the more ridiculous I make it, the more comfortable I can be as it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, so here's your video, and I've already got it uploaded. I'll make it. Oh, Nola's joining us. Hold on.
Oh, shiza. In the here?
Yep, in the here.
Wait, where'd he go?
Oh, hold on. One click. Work.
He's a tease.
Nola!
What up, what up? How y'all doing?
Doing good, butter cookie.
Right.
I already have an idea for your short story.
Uh-oh.
All right.
That ought to be fun.
So let me know if the audio comes through. I'm going to play this video for you real quick.
They called him the Great Studini, mostly because calling him that guy who keeps locking himself into things just felt a little impolite. Studini was a budding escape artist with big dreams and, let's say, slightly questionable life choices. His greatest ambition, to break a world record by escaping 3 pairs of handcuffs while underwater. He described this goal as very achievable, while everyone else described it as questionable at best. Now, while Studini wasn't a veteran himself, he held a deep, profound respect for those who were. He was always donating his time, his tools, and his energy to honoring veterans, loudly insisting it was the very least he could do. This was usually right before he'd quietly lock himself into something metal again. His admiration was genuine, even if his habits were a little odd. Studini also believed, with an almost unnerving confidence, that lockpicking and escaping from wildly impractical situations were perfectly normal hobbies. He'd say, people have yoga, usually while hanging upside down in a pair of cuffs. I have this. He truly wanted to share the beauty he saw in precision, patience, and calm problem solving, preferably while he was submerged, restrained, and smiling reassuringly at the camera like this just happened every Tuesday. As you can imagine, Studini spent a lot of time tied up. Ropes, cuffs, chains. He treated them like old friends he was catching up with. His neighbors learned not to ask questions. The delivery drivers stopped making eye contact. His friends had collectively agreed that whatever the explanation was, they probably didn't want to hear it. Still, Studini persisted. He trained relentlessly, practiced his breath control, polished his picks, and reassured everyone that escaping underwater handcuffs was actually very safe. He used the same tone of voice people use to describe expired milk as probably fine. One day, Studini knew the record would fall, the locks would open, the cuffs would surrender, and the world would finally understand the unique magic of escape artistry and the passion that. But until then, the great Studini would continue doing what he did best, honoring veterans, opening locks, escaping restraints, and pretending this was all completely normal behavior.
To picture him polishing his picks.
That's awesome.
So here, let me go in here, and while I'm in here, I'm going to go make that live.
Oh, man, it's cold as fucking here.
Nola, what you up to, brother?
Nothing. Just hanging out, drinking an icy, and trying to reorganize this shit. Yeah.
You finally got your lab back?
Yeah, it's no longer taken over by Christmas presents. So I can get back to some semblance of chaos. Man. How's everybody been doing?
Nice.
Good.
That's good.
Well, I got to worry about how much fucking snow comes down tonight.
Oh, you're supposed to get that white shit? That you can keep that.
Yeah, yeah, it's coming down too, man, and it's gonna be. It's such a calculation on when it comes down, how much was down yesterday, on when they actually get out and like salt and plow roads. So my wife has to go work tomorrow, and she works by driving around selling liquor to people.
That sounds like fun.
She's from Houston.
Yeah. That's why I would never live up there.
I mean, I'll give it up to her. She's adapted well, but still.
Yeah, man, adapting for me. That's why I took 4 days off earlier this year when it snowed. Screw that adapting crap.
Yeah, but you guys, that was a crazy snow for you guys.
That was the record too. That's the wild part.
That was nuts, dude. That was you didn't have a choice of taking days, and you might have taken like 1 or 2 extra off, but you know what I mean? Like y'all were shut down.
Yeah, I mean the bridge to get to work, the main bridge from the West Bank to the East Bank was closed for 3 days. So yeah, it was fun. Definitely fun. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, my wife was like, "Do they just not care up here because they're from here?" I was like, "Kinda." They're like, "Yeah, the CEO just slid off the road on his way into work. Y'all be careful." Isn't that more of a don't go to work kind of like thing?
Yeah, I wouldn't be at work.
No, so I might have to drive her tomorrow.
Yeah. Didn't I send you one of these too?
What is it?
One of these trail locks. I think I did.
No, it doesn't look familiar.
I thought I sent
you sent me you sent me like a Ford lock.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought I sent you one of these. Okay, never mind that.
Which I think I sent to Greyhound. I sent it to somebody.
Nah, I was just wondering because I broke it. I don't even know how I broke it, but I broke it.
Ooh. Why'd you do that?
I don't know. I was trying to do the Berserker challenge, and the retaining pin somehow came loose and popped the whole core out.
Oh wow, dude!
So, yeah,
I've never done that.
That's what I get.
I've had unknown wafers fly out of locks. You're like, what's up with that?
Right. I don't know if I showed y'all this on the chat. Found this little lock. It was a purse lock, but it's almost like it's like a handcuff key.
Oh,
Padlock.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. Handcuff key don't fit though; it's too big.
Need a little mini skeleton key.
That's what it looks like.
Well, they make like a lot of your like toy or joke or stuff like that. I actually have a smaller style key, same universal key looking thing, but they're always smaller.
Yep. Well, what I found that works is my little best core tensioner. Just slips right on in and just pops it open.
Oh, just gets nice. I got a little Louis Vuitton mini.
Oh, Louis Vuitton.
My wife got me those friggin' Grouchy Lenny sent it to her.
That's right, dude. That's right. I got mine from Crow Llama. So whatever Grouchy Lenny's up to with your wife, Crow Llama's up to with me. Which, hey, I'm 53, dude. I'm flattered. I don't, like, I just appreciate the attention.
Jesus. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Let's see. What am I going to slap in here? We're going to work on this one.
I was like, yeah, you picking something? What's up over there?
Yeah, I was just trying to find something to play with.
Oh, damn. Nola, I almost called you Yorma, dude.
So apparently I picked this to the operating line. So now let's see if I can pick it to
you got to operate and control.
Sorry, that's control. So apparently if you pick a skiff to the operating line and open it, that's a blue belt. If you do open it and control in one video, it's a purple. So if I can get this to actually open on video tonight, that'll be my first purple belt entry.
Well, here's the trick though. With the one thing you got to remember, because I didn't do a submission, but I learned this. When you get it to control, you have to pull it out, flip it, and show that control lug back there.
Okay.
So,
Oh yeah.
I kind of showed
Yeah.
on the side that the control was in, but it won't come out of this thing. Here, let me show you. You've got to get out of or to the control to even pull it out. So this little piece that kicks out.
gotcha. Well, see, I think even what you just did now is good enough. I think because it's basically just to show that you haven't modified the control lug in any way.
Yeah. Well, I know one of the other things you're supposed to do, like here, we'll go ahead and do it. But this has a little line in there that engages with, so it'll stay in this. But the other thing I think you're supposed to do when I watch the videos is they want you, since these are such a bitch and they need special tools, is you're supposed to use the operating key and turn it all the way around so that they can see that you've got all the pins in it. You didn't take anything out.
Oh,
That must be something new because I didn't do that when I did mine. Also didn't do a submission, so nobody ever told me I was wrong.
Yeah.
But
There's
I just
that.
did it.
But yeah, apparently I got it to the control line. So now if I can pick it to the operating line and actually pick it, I can, splice all this video and submit it to the LPU for my first one of two submissions on my purple belts.
Nice.
dude, I remember the first time I raked a Falcon to control and it popped out. And I didn't know what the fuck happened. I thought I broke the lock. I was sending people pictures like, what'd I do? What did I do?
What happened?
Yeah, I did the same thing when I first started. Because like I said, like I told people, when I first started doing it, I didn't know what an SFC was. We had them laying around. I would pick them up and try and pick them. I didn't know they had multiple shear lines. And one day the core fell out, and I was like, oh crap, I broke it. Yeah.
Like,
I put
that's
it
not
back
how you
in.
do it, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. That was fun. Oops. Then when I finally found out what it was, I was like, well, shit, okay. I did something good.
Yeah, that's what I was like. No, I couldn't pick it to control, but I could rake it to fucking control every time.
Nice. All right, let's see. I gotta turn this a little bit. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play with that one that I got from you, Soda, with that protruding head on it.
Oh, which one is that?
That's the first best core I got from you.
Oh, okay.
That you sent me in this little body.
I sent you like a beat up looking one last time, right?
Yeah, it was a gold one. I think it's I think it might be either this one or one of them. I got a couple of them laying up here that I was playing with.
I just know if I see best, it goes to Nola. That's
now, Rebel, a tip: if you're trying to just get an idea to get it to operating, I don't know if it would count for the belt, but it would help you as far as figuring out which pin you can try and overset or underset. Go counterclockwise. If you go counterclockwise, it bypasses the control shear line.
Heard. That makes sense.
And you can figure out which pin versus the control line, and you can try and go back the other way and either overset or underset to get through it.
oh, Greyhound. You have a good night, man. If you're taking off.
Yeah, he put that up a little bit ago. By the time I saw it, it had already been up a while.
Yeah, I can't see the chat right now. My other baby is charging, so I can't see the chat.
Yeah, I didn't see when I watched the little video specific on these SFICs and how to film them. I don't remember them saying anything about it's got to be clockwise for both.
Yeah, I'm not sure either because I've never really thought about doing a belt submission, so I never really looked too deep into it all. I use the belt system for a guide, but I never really thought about doing a whole submitting thing. I need to. I got enough videos of crap to get one.
If I get into purple locks, then I'm gonna go ahead and go back and go belt up.
Yeah, I just figure it's something to. Hold on, one of my dogs is doing something weird. What are you up to, Kimber?
No, it's. I mean, it's a great. I'm a big fan of the belts and the LPU, and it just I have anxiety about fucking getting shit right and submitting it, and I didn't think I was ever going to be able to pick anything past green anyway, so why bother? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess I just figure I just look at it like a it's a challenge. So it's it's something to work toward. Give me some direction. Give me some guidance on what lock to pick next, and just try and work my way up one at a time. And
oh, absolutely. Like I said, I'm a fan. I use the belting system, obviously, even if I'm not submitting to get cleared for belts and stuff.
Right.
All right. So that's operating. Now let's go ahead and pop control.
Oh, you already there?
Yeah. Let's see if I can get control on this one.
All right, hold on, Nola. Let me take you off the screen so you don't get it faster than me.
Oh, that is a pretty good trick, man. I've never seen that one pulled before. You'd think Lady Locks would have come up with that one.
Yeah.
She's a master of the live stream. Trying to herd mojo. You know what I'm saying? Trying to herd mojo.
Right. The movement. Let's see if we can get it.
That wouldn't be.
Oh, almost jumped attention.
Jamming my wrist, dude. I ain't gonna be able to use this hand for shit tomorrow.
Which one? You left?
Yeah, the weak one.
The one you should be using. Yeah. Yeah. The God hand. It's okay.
Man,
Not everybody can be perfect.
brother, I can do more shit with my left hand than you fucking dream of.
Why you got to make that sound so naughty?
Well, because I intended it that way. Well, no, honestly, no, dude. I mean, I'll give him his props, dude. I mean, I can break even with him on the naughty stuff.
I'm gonna pin one.
At best.
Yeah. I just tend to be more open and free flowing with it. My filter doesn't work all the time.
You have a filter?
Exactly.
Exactly. Bypass.
Where'd you put it?
It's like those carbon filters.
Does Nola know where it's at?
I think she might have been the one to take it. I don't know. Who knows?
She dropped that shit off at Goodwill. She was like, "Hey, no, he ain't using it. It's taking up space."
Right. Yeah. Come on. Oh, you dropped it. Let's go again.
Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. Are you drinking the your homemade there, Texas?
No, I finished that. I'm on to some Jack, the winter Jack, the cider.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Is it like cider tasty or what?
Yeah, it tastes like freaking cider. It's delicious.
These guys have a honey bourbon.
Oh yes, I love honey, especially if you keep it in the freezer. Oh, so good.
I got to try the honey bourbon. It's downstairs. I'll try that next time.
What are we missing? Yeah, nah. I'm just drinking a good old gas station icy.
Yeah, that's why I didn't even ask you.
That works too. Yeah, I started my night with a twisted tea.
Uh,
It's always good to start a live with an
yeah.
open. I don't care if it's a can or not. An open's an open.
Oh,
I get
again,
it.
that's another good tip. I do that I do that, but I didn't realize that's what I was doing, man. He's full of fucking great tips, dude.
Facts. Yeah, nah, I don't do much with the alcohol way. Unless I'm out of town and away from the kids and all of that, then maybe I'll cut loose. Otherwise, no, I'm good.
If you cut loose, what do you drink, Noah? Noah?
Jaeger.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
straight up, chilled on the rocks.
After we throw it in the freezer when we get to the hotel.
I found
That's
most people
it's actually not. I mean, it's not bad for when you freeze it up. It. I get it. I drank a lot of that. A lot.
Yeah.
You ever try Zambuca though?
Never heard of it.
It's a clear, higher grade version of Jägermeister.
Huh.
You would love it.
No.
You would
No,
love it.
never
It's
heard
like it's a little bit a clearer and cleaner like drink. It's not as syrupy, and it's a higher class version of what that shit is.
Huh.
Sambuca.
Okay. I have to check that out.
Yeah, you will love it. If you like Jaeger, dude, you'll love Sambuca, dude. You love it.
No, don't get me wrong. Never said I like Jaeger. But Jaeger goes down okay. I can tolerate Jaeger. Ever since I got back from like certain shit, it just Jack. Now I used to drink Jack. Jack was my drink of choice, but it makes me sick now, so I can't drink it.
Well, because it's shitty liquor.
But I
Is
also
it? I
think that
mean,
could have been the ballroom that I was going to. I think they were. I think they might have been bottle swapping.
it might have been what?
Bottle swapping.
Oh yeah, pouring that 5 o'clock into that Jack bottle.
Possibly because they were under new ownership when I got back, and it tasted different. Hey, they go control. Bada bing, bada boom.
Nice. Clip this video and submit that for one of your 2 purple belts. If you decide to go for it.
I got one of those. I got a couple. Well, I got at least one video up of it.
Okay.
Dude, I actually videoed my shit to submit for green 2 different times.
What happened?
I have tech anxiety, dude. I didn't understand how to submit, and I just and then I started worrying about, did I get it right? Did I move something off screen? And then I had people like, in Inferno and a couple other people that just went through hell fucking with them denying submissions, and it drove them nuts and it burned them out, and I was hearing all those stories. I was like, dude, I'm not here to fucking I'm here to avoid anxiety, That's the best thing about doing all this for me. And I was like, that's what made me just go, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to not submit. And again, like I said, I was like, submit for 1 belt. I'm never going to be any better. Well, I'm a little bit better, dude. I got better than I thought I was going to get. I think I can get a little bit better more.
Yeah. You definitely, like, you come a long way.
Yeah, I definitely feel like getting up through orange is most people should be able to do that. That's really not that big of an accomplishment. Getting that green belt, you got to do some work. Getting the blue belt, I feel is a lot of work. And then once you start getting into these high securities at purple, we'll see fucking Nightmare and those guys that are anybody in here that's purple and above. I've heard a lot of people say that once you get your first security lock or high security, once you start getting purples and browns and reds and blacks are all, the blacks are obviously a little harder, but it's not as big of a step, so to speak.
I've also heard a bunch of people say, is it skip red? Because just the lock's available or the lock shit, just skip it and go.
Yeah, I don't know. The only red I own right now is a Medico M4. and I'm working on the Medico M3. So if I'm going to learn Medicos, that's, you know, it's just a
Yeah.
more challenging version of it. But I've already, you know, I'm already going to have that skill set. So I'm just waiting on more. I kind of stalled out on the M3 I'm working on because I lost that damn spring.
Oh, yeah, well, now you have one.
Well, the springs that came in today are the the springs for the cylinder. I need the sidebar one.
Mhm.
So I've ordered them, but I'll be waiting on those. I guess I could take apart my M4 and steal one out of it to keep going and just mess with that.
Yeah, that's. I don't even have any purples. I think maybe I've touched one here and there.
Well, do you have an SFIC?
I do, don't I, Yorm? Or God damn, I almost called Yorm again, dude. That's a best friend that died, dude.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
No, that's. I mean, Nola. That I keep. And Nola is kind of like that guy for me. So I don't. My brain made that connection just fucking 10 minutes ago, apparently.
Gotcha.
And now I can't beat it out. I think I have one. I don't know what the fuck they are.
Yeah. So the SFICs, if you pick them to operating, they're considered a blue. But if you pick them to operating and control in one video, and
Are these SFs or LFs or Nola?
Those
God
are
damn it.
LFs. Those are
LFs.
LF. Easy way to tell. See the front of that one that you had. See how the bottom's bigger than the top.
Yeah.
LFIC. See how this vest is the same top and bottom. That you can look for the control lug on the
So then that would be
backside.
so
Flip it
that's
around.
SF.
Let me see the backside on this side. No, that's LFIC. See where your thumb is? See that pin?
Here?
Yeah, that's an LFIC. An SFIC
Oh, okay.
will have this control, like it'll have this little control lug right here.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
No,
an
I don't think I have. Oh, I don't think I've ever had one of those. Unless it was in a lock. I've had them in a lock, but I didn't
this one you
realize what they
sent
were.
me. You sent me this one. You sent me that one I just did. You sent me a couple of them.
I mean, me have one like that I played with or anything like that, you know.
Yeah. I thought I'd seen a falcon in that pile picture that you had sent a while back, but
I gave away my falcons.
Hmm.
I gave away. Oh, you know what though? Hold on, let me look at my fucking.
When you can skip levels, I know Nightmare was talking about on some of his videos that he just skips straight up to black. You don't have to go level by level.
Yeah, you can. You don't have. Yeah, you don't have to go level by level. Like if I did a submission, I would probably go for my brown belt if I come up with a way to gut my Primus without sending my finger pins on a space trip.
Yeah, I think I've got the same one as the Primus Everest.
Not mine's I don't think I have an Everest. I have the oh God, where is it at? I don't think it's an Everest. No, mine's just a regular Primus. I think the Everest is the Everest brown belt? I don't know if the Everest is. I don't know if the Everest is brown belt or purple belt.
I think it depends on what's in it because like I've got a This is a Primus and it's got the little, I don't know if you can see it on here. Apparently the little mountain symbol there on the left side. Let's see if I can.
Oh yeah.
That right there. So this is a Primus Everest, but this is a Schlog Prime or Everest. So it's got the little mountain on it, and it's even got the little the extra thing on the key. But this one's only a green belt, so I don't know how they ranked them, why they're ranked this way.
Because once you get that little check pin, it's just it's not that big a deal.
Okay.
What's funny is that construction core, that one you're holding, that one has a pin on the sides too.
This?
Yeah, so that one's the one you're just showing me. Oh, that one, all it is just an extra pin in the very back that just you pick up and that's it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so where that silver ring is that you're looking at,
it's like a 7th pin.
Pretty much, if you were to take a pic, if you were to spin it around and you sent me one, it's somewhere, I don't fucking know where it's at the moment. But if you
Oh,
spin
right.
it around and you take a pic on the back, if you come in from the back side, which I think can you access it from the back?
Yep.
You should be able to feel that pin and depress it a little bit, and you'll feel that spring, and you'll see that pin kind of move a little bit. It may not work without the rest of the pins being popped,
Oh no,
but
it's
it
moving that
should.
little. It's moving that little cylinder.
Hmm. So when you pick the rest of the pins, if you pick them and just kind of hold it right past turn, you should be able to get in there and pop that, and it should engage that pin in. Don't quote me on
Oh
that, but that's how because on those keys. So we'll
shit!
just use this key as an example. On those keys, I don't have one, but instead of just having this flat tip like this on the normal slave key, it'll have an extra little rib that just engages that little pin.
Oh wow, man. Are those all pretty much the same size, or can that be a variable too?
I think those are all the same size. I don't think that varies. But I'm not a big expert on that, so you
Right,
can't
right.
quote me on it.
Lord
Right,
Kodiak, have a good night, brother.
Thanks for joining us,
right.
Kodiak.
I need to get a little warm up. My hands are cold. I'm gonna play with this lotto now.
See, I told you that's his comfort food.
Let's see. Where is my turner? What, the lotto locks? Yeah,
Yep, 410s.
Yeah, those are my babies. All right, I'm gonna turn around. Short side on this one should work. Where is she? We'll try it with this one. Let's see if this one works. I haven't tried it with this little tiny curve.
Excuse me.
Messing with this. Nola, are we friends in Discord? I don't think we are yet.
What?
Huh?
Nola, are you and I friends in Discord? I can't remember.
I think so. Am I the one that sent you the link to Mitten Maid?
No, I sent it to him.
Possibly.
Okay.
I got several, so
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
he's
I
in
think we
Mitten. You guys are both in Mitten if you need to find each other through the
Yeah.
members.
all right. I'm sending you a friend request right now. You don't mind, Nola?
Okay.
Send me your address. Now that you and I have done a live together, I'll write you short.
Hey.
If you get in on the phone.
We gave him a lot of ideas for it, Nola.
Uh-oh. That must have been what y'all was talking about before I showed up. Huh?
No, not at all, brother.
I believe it. Yeah.
I'll DM him some ideas, man. I don't know.
I ain't scared.
Oh, I know. That's why it's fun.
I'm just glad everybody's been getting a kick out of them.
The only two guys ain't scared are you and Newhouse, man. And Newhouse might be because he don't know what's going on.
He's just scared of Marissa.
Yeah, he's not. He don't know what's going on, so he don't know to be scared. Which, hey, man, good for him. Hey, I'm glad he didn't wear the 80s threw up shirt tonight. That was nice.
Oh Lord. He made me drop attention off that one. Yeah, pretty much. Oh,
I gotta buy one of his wedges.
You talking about the little pry bar thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sent me one. He sent me one when he he sent me one when he sent me my winnings from like a year ago. He threw one in there for me, which was this little nice set
Oh,
that I
nice.
had won from. I think it's 2K giveaway, like what, a year plus ago that he completely forgot about.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dude, I give him shit for not sending me stickers. And I just love to give him shit for it. And dude, I get this message, man. This is maybe 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago from Marissa. She's like, "Hey, by the way, I'm getting your stickers together to send to you." And I was like, "Oh, no, don't." I was like, I love giving him a hard time about that. I was like, you're about to take something away from me.
Yeah, that's kind of what he did to me because I mess with him all the time about it, and then one day I get a message like, "Hey, did I really forget to send you something?" I'm like, I honestly doubt it. Don't know. Never really paid attention because I don't really look for any of that stuff. And he's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I got a package here with your name on it." I'm like, from what? He's like, yeah, from the 2K winnings. I'm like, oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Send
I've
it
had a
on down.
couple. Look, man, I've had a couple, times I've won a thing, and either it, took a long time to make its way, which I get it. I've had that happen on my end, and it's taken me a while to send things out. And then I've had it, never show up. Never get kind of mentioned that it was sent or anything like that. And my take is, I generally don't say anything. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to shake nobody down. I ain't trying to stress nobody out. I get, man, life happened. You might have had good intentions when you were doing it or whatever, and then shit happened, and then like me, anxiety, dude, like anxiety can keep me from going to the post office for a week to 5 weeks.
Yep.
So
Yeah. I don't really. You young. I don't
now, I
really.
mean,
I
if I
don't think.
bought something off somebody, dude, yeah, I'm gonna bother you to get the thing I bought. That's different. But
Right.
beyond that, dude, if it shows up in my mailbox, I'll be thankful. And other than that, man, I ain't gonna give nobody no shit about nothing.
Yeah. Pretty much. I don't. I don't want for anything, so I don't really. I do when I get entries in it. It's just more of a support thing.
Yeah. Well, I
I,
mean, for me, it's more, it's more crap just to like pile into the pile to send to other people anyway.
yeah. Alright, so that's 2 Lahos. Let's see what else we can work on.
Generally, there'll be like a lock or a pick or something that I want, and then there'll be plenty of stuff that's like, oh, dude, I know who to send this to.
Got it. My first
Hell
purple
Oh,
yeah.
belt. Fuck yeah.
nice.
Awesome job.
Oh,
Awesome.
I am
Now,
so happy right now.
when you picked it, did you pay attention to which pins did what versus control or no?
Oh, hell no. I'm a blind squirrel finding a fucking acorn right now.
I was like, as soon as he asked that question, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Wait, people do that?
Yeah, this guy. I do
All right.
that. I'm a nerd though.
So I just want to make sure I got it right just because I am going to submit this for LPU shit. So there's a thing. There's the control working.
There's the thing that does the other thing.
There's the thing that does the thing,
Right.
the other thing, and the boy part goes in the girl part, and your repeat is necessary to get the desired results.
Yep.
And there's that.
Looks
And I think
fully pinned to me.
all right, on that high note, fuck you guys. This stream is over. I got shit to fucking submit.
Oh shit.
Worthy.
I'm happy. This is the first time I've really played with that lock.
Well, kick
Nice.
ass, dude.
Thank you.
Nice.
My first.
Go do your shit if you got shit to do, brother.
No, I'm just playing with y'all. I'm
Oh, I was like, dude, that made total sense to me. I was like, no, I got you. Like, fuck,
Just
I'm just being an asshole.
time mark where
you were
you're
like,
at.
party's
Hour
over. Get the
38
fuck
minutes.
out.
Hour and 38 minutes. Remember that.
A reload on the whiskey, and yeah, I'll be right back.
Would you say hour 38?
Yeah, about an hour 37 to hour 38 is when he got
I'll
it.
write it out here. 1:37. There we go. Shit, yeah.
That's awesome.
All right.
Now, what are you gonna do for an encore?
I don't know. We could grab something that I have no shot at opening and try that. We'll step up to the. I guess we'll step up to my brown belt.
What do you got for that?
I have a Schlog Everest Primus.
Oh, okay.
Primus
I'll
Everest.
throw mine in.
I'll
throw
Oh,
mine
those are
in.
brown?
On
Yeah.
these little the extra pins down here. I
Yeah.
haven't watched videos yet on how this lock works, and I've been trying to study this damn Medico.
This is actually the one I got from you too, Stu. That Everest, that Primus.
I was gonna say I sent a few of those out.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, I haven't.
Oh, we sent one. We sent one to Roy, right?
I think so.
With the butter cookie tin.
I'm pretty sure. Sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think because that's what I had at the time, man. Is when I had those. I'm pretty sure we sent one of those to him. It might have. If it wasn't that, it was at least this other one. But we sent him a couple good things. But you wanted him to pick at that shit, so that's why we ended up sending it that way.
So this is what we're going to celebrate with. A little bit of lead slingers.
Hey. There you go.
Lead slingers. Where's that out of?
What did I use?
I'm going to have to look it up and see if I can figure it out. Hold on. Let me remind myself what the guy's name is and where this stuff is made.
I'm going to use that.
It's in Oklahoma, Moore, Oklahoma. But this is
Oklahoma.
I'm trying to remember the guy's friggin' name. He does a bunch of. He used to be an Army Ranger. Does a bunch of stupid like pro-patriotic and YouTube videos. He hasn't done them in quite a while. He was real popular about 5 years ago, maybe 10 years ago.
Not Avery. Oh wait, no.
No, hold on. I want to say Nick Merckx, but. No, that's the guy that does friggin' Call of Duty stuff. Hold on.
Didn't the Call of Duty guy pass?
All right, so the guy I'm talking about, Matt Best.
Oh,
So he used to do a bunch of funny videos. Well, he even made a movie called Range 15. And it is the dumbest military spoof movie that is so fucking great. If you're military, go watch it. You'll laugh your ass off. Don't let your wife and kids be in the room. They're fucking zombies. They're doing all kinds of inappropriate stuff. It's hysterical.
Did you see the Jody music video?
Yeah, in the movie, they use viper semen or viper piss or something in the creation of this lead slingers, and it's basically a plug for their whiskey. The cure for the zombie apocalypse is the lead slingers whiskey, and they got to transport it across the country and get it to the military and save the world. And they've got like the guys from the actual real life heroes from Benghazi make cameos in it. The guy from Black Rifle Coffee Company is in it. Danny Trejo comes in as a zombie. It's a star-studded cast, but it is a fucked up, hysterical, wrong movie. It's awesome. Yeah. This is Matt Best's, whiskey that he makes.
Oh, nice.
Dude, did you see the music video that they did? The Jody music video?
I don't know if I've seen that one.
You got to look that one up. That one's it's spot on. It's great.
My favorite. Did you ever see the one he did, where basically they made a underbarrel attachment for an AR, but it had about a 3-foot length on it, and there was a fleshlight attached to the bottom end. So every time the gun recoils, you're using the fleshlight.
Oh,
was
that's messed up.
It was wrong in all the right ways. It was great.
That's funny, man.
I'm gonna have to check that one out. That's awesome.
I don't even know where to begin with this thing. I want to step up, but I need to watch some videos and learn how this lock works, take it apart, see what's inside. I don't know anything.
All right. I'll give you a tip. If you go counterclockwise, if you go counterclockwise, you'll bind the top pins first.
Okay.
They're all standards, so you got to watch for the overset at least initially. Once you get the first one set, you can tighten up on tension to avoid an overset. But once you get the top pins picked, then you got to go in with like a very small like dimple pick or some kind of homemade dealio to reach down in there and manipulate those finger pins either up, forward, or backwards to set them, and it'll open. It's fun.
Yeah, see, I don't need to pull any dimple picks. I need to get some friggin' multi picks or something.
Now, see, if that one works similarly, you could possibly, depending on, I can't, so I didn't look at your, I don't have a key for mine, so I don't know what mine looked like, but depending on how your finger pins bitting looks, you could probably get away with just taking like a wiper insert, just a flat wiper insert that fits in there.
Yeah.
And basically, if you might need to sand it down a little bit, or if you got a half diamond that fits, you can essentially take a wiper insert and just shove it down there like that, and you might get lucky and get the height right, and it might set itself.
Yeah, see, and
So
I'm
it
even
looks like
wiper inserts. I haven't made anything yet.
so you got looks like you got straight on low, straight on low. Those back two look kind of midway high, but I can't tell what direction they go. So
Yeah.
yours might. It looks like you might be lucky with yours being straight, not having to push them forward or backwards.
Cool. Yeah, I'll watch a video on it at another time.
Yeah, I've picked mine a couple of times. I haven't gutted it because without the key, yeah, that's the other thing. If you gut it, make sure you have the key in because when you pull that core out, those finger pins will launch into space if that key's not in there to hold them in place.
Yeah, I think I was talking to some of the guys earlier. I'm actually just going to take a break. Let me change my friggin' camera angle here. I'm just going to hang out with you guys. I've picked what I want to pick tonight. I'm just going to enjoy the show and join the peanut gallery and read the comments. All right.
Yeah, Circa says dimple flag for side pins.
Okay.
And I don't have dimples. I made my own. These are what I kind of made for mine. I just kind of made my own little half diamond that fits, and then this other little flag type deal off of wiper inserts and electrical
Okay.
tape. That's pretty much all I did. And I just
you need dimple flags, Noah, is what you're saying?
Realistically, yeah. I just never really thought about it because the only real dimple lock I have, not that stupid little Harbor Freight trailer lock, is a Sergeant Kiso or Kesso, however the hell you pronounce it, which apparently is a black belt 2 or 3 level lock that came in that Berserker box from Lockjaw.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and that wasn't even the upgrade. The upgrade was the Medico. That was just a random lock that was part of the basic package.
Oh, tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nightmare saying use dimple flag for side pins. So yeah, I'll probably get with somewhere. I had a note. Somebody had a connect, and actually it was you, Stu. You said you had a friend at Multi-Pick that could hook me up.
Oh shit.
Well, if you order from Multi-Pick, email. I'll give you my guy there to email him, see if I'll email him and tell him your order and see if there's any way he'll throw. It's kind of hard right now with the fucking tariffs and Multi-Picks having some problems getting shit out for some reason.
Okay.
But hopefully they helped start Mid-Made. Like they sent me fucking $1,000 worth of picks to send around everybody and stuff to begin with.
Of course, I joined after the fact. Yeah, figures.
They've right, and they've hooked me up with a little bit more that and so hoping some point next year that they hook me up with some more shit.
Okay.
If they do, it's any, you Swamp, anybody that hasn't got it yet. I gave like a 3-pick set to transparent because Greyhound donated it. So hopefully they hook me up again. I don't know, man. We'll see.
All right. Nightmare saying buy flags from Lockpicker's Bench. They carry multi-lock. Is that a U.S. based company? So they're already here. We don't have to fuck with the tariffs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
multi-pick. Yeah, Lockpicker's Bench carries multi-pick. Multi-pick, honestly, pound for pound, multi-pick's got the best dimple flags on the market that are out the package usable.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you buy like Huck or anything like that, you're gonna have to modify the fucking tips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody seems to say when you go dimple, multi-pick's the way to go. So, yeah, probably next month or February, I'll earmark a little more money and look at some dimples. I planned on that being my next foray, but I was going to kind of stick with what I've got. Nice.
There's your basis
That's it.
too.
But if I'm going to need them to get the round belt and these other ones anyway, I might as well get them ordered, and then I can start playing with this. The guard. I need to look up what model I ordered and what this is on the LPU. Hold on.
Now, see, I got my bow. I would tell you, I got the top pins picked. I'm just working on the finger pins now because I don't have proper crap. I use a combination of those two things plus this super deep pointed hook from multi-pick to reach in and check the front and back directions by pulling and pushing on them. I just have a weird little pattern with me.
Yeah, I want to get that 2-handle 5-flag set from multi-pick because I already got 2 handles, so I'll have kind of a fuller set just by getting that.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting that Goso set and modifying the dog shit out of it. But even that's hard to find now.
Have you tried Lockpick World?
I gotta check again and see. It's been a while since I looked on there.
Pretty sure he had them for a while.
He probably does. I also haven't looked into it in a long time either.
Yeah, it's one of those things, man. Like I keep looking to add, to the pile, either, send somebody or send to one of you guys or, get someone into it and stuff like that. And then it's also an easy thing to take out of the cart, so.
Yeah.
I was going to try to get some from 0 Day, but dude, I don't know. It looks like that guy's going out of business. I got to reach out to him. From 0 Day Gear. I don't know if you guys know them.
Sounds familiar. I think I've heard of them.
Yeah, Nick Vitt. I mean, he's like a reseller or whatever lockpick company. He's out of my town right here, though. Nick Vitt. He gave a bunch of shit to Nick Vitt, dude. And he gave some stuff away for a giveaway and things like that. And
so this one looks like it's a 5-pin. So if this one's on the LPU, it's looking like it's a purple.
What are you talking about, that Everest?
No, this DeGuard that I ordered. It's the only dimple lock I've got. But if I'm going to get the picks to do that Everest, I might as well do this as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to remind myself whether this one, it looks like a 4-pin is a blue. Now this one specifically says the DeGuard Interactive Clone, HQ High Security Interactive Clone, and this is just a DeGuard key controlled kick cylinder. So I don't know if this qualifies. Whatever, it'll be good to learn on.
You see all of that the clone-ness and pin and pan. That's one of the reasons I never really stepped into dimple locks, because that gets convoluted for real.
Yeah. All right, Nightmare says the company he was talking about, Lockpicker's Bench, is U.S. based.
Yeah.
And he's saying just the flat flag is all I really need.
Yes, and I could be wrong about this. Somewhere I watched a video. Somebody took like a number 12 flag or something like that and had to shave it down to make it fit.
When he's saying Nightmare said he used it on the ASA twin as well. I think this is the. Oh, I got to remember which one this is. This is. I've got a list. This is the Twin 6000 is what I've got in my black belt.
Oh, okay.
And then I've also got somewhere over here, I've got a Medico Camlock Brown, and I've got a Bilock double black belt.
Nice.
Oh, nice. I want to get one of those.
Yeah, I got lucky with it. Just sheer dumb luck. I'd gone down to one of my local locksmiths and asking, what they had, if I could buy anything from them. They're like, oh, well, we've got this, this old thing we were going to throw away. And it was that Bilock. So I took it apart and there's two sides to it. So I kept the key for me and my half, but then I had a spare half. I just happened to do a live with, I think it was Cheese Grits and NyQuil, and he's huge into Bilock. So I sent him the other half of it, but I didn't have enough key. And apparently those keys are controlled, like unless you own the license to that, whatever company had that installed.
Oh yeah, like Medico.
Order keys from them, so I couldn't even get them a key made for it.
Yeah, that's a thing. At least you didn't get kicked out of your lock. At least you didn't get kicked out of your local locksmith spot.
Yeah, no, he was cool. I just explained. I'm like, hey, no worries. I explained what I was doing, why I was asking for locks, why I was, But we just sat there and shot the shit for 5-10 minutes. He was asking me questions about how I got into it, why I'm doing it.
Yeah, I went to my local place. I went to my local place. Was like, can I get some locks for vets? And they were like, maybe we'll call you. I was like, okay, thanks.
Yeah, I tried that and got kicked out. As soon as I said the word pick, she kicked me out and threatened to have me trespassed if I ever came back.
Oh, really? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, my guy was cool. He's like, yeah, we actually get people from all over the state. He gets, I was in Killeen. He's getting people from San Antonio 2.5, 3 hours away coming up, asking him for stuff. He's like, yeah, we work with some of you guys, we usually ask the same questions and, get a pretty quick feel of, are you just somebody doing it for fun? It's a hobby, or are you, actually breaking into people's homes and doing shit you're not supposed to do? And he goes, as long as you're on the up and up, we'll get along just fine. I was like, cool.
Yeah, no, apparently
I have not broken into any homes.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. All those YouTubers are just a bunch of criminals. That's what we are, according to that particular. Oh, you bitch! According to that particular person.
Ooh, these multi-picks are expensive. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately, all their stuff, everything that's multi-pick from Lockpicker's Bench Nightmare, is sold out. So they've got the full, flag set for $200 sold out. The community set, it's just 4 of the flags, but no case, sold out. And then the single, they call it the Lock Noob flat flag, is sold out. So I'm guessing with the tariffs, they haven't been ordering either.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, the lock noob editions are pretty cool. They got fatter handles than the standard ones.
Yeah, okay. like those Nigby handles.
Yeah, somewhat like they're instead of being like that one, like those two I think you have, Stu, the community edition handles are a little bit rounder. So like just as a comparison, if this was a standard, this would be closer to what the other one.
Listen to me say it again. Like those Nigby handles. Because somebody had it out first.
Yeah, Ash and Nigby, I think, are both from the same place. I think. I don't remember where. I don't know where Lock Noob's from. Somewhere over the pond.
And that's the thing. Like, you want to talk about if you follow like Nigby or Greg Chevalier, dude. Those two guys only use 2 fucking flags. They don't use any more than 2 different. They use 2 flags. maybe 3. And they pick all the pin and interactive shit with that stuff. And you're like, God damn it.
We're gonna go for this again. See how this works out.
Dude, I wonder what's up with Chevalier, man.
I haven't seen anything from him in a long time.
Wow, yeah. That's a rumor.
Let's see if I can actually do this. See.
Hey, that's something you got to that's something you got to prepare for, brother. The
What's
turnover around here is pretty quick. You turn around and all of a sudden, like 3 guys that you've been hanging out with like for the last 6 weeks are gone. You're like, what's going on, man?
Yeah, I actually just hit a benchmark with my motorcycle association I'm always talking about. I just hit 3 years with them, and that's the minimum amount of time you can have in before you do a life member application. But you also have to hit certain benchmarks. You have to have, attended enough meetings and all this other shit that you got to do. And the first 6 months I was in, there were a few people that were real friendly with me from the jump, but a lot of people were very standoffish with me, and I didn't understand why. But after being in for a while, I've learned you get people that want to be part of that MC culture. They want the vest. They whether they think they want to be tough or they think they're going to ride more, they go out, buy a bike, join our organization.
Yeah.
Make 2 meetings, and then, they go on a ride with us and we ride too fast for them. They feel like they have to keep up, or, like even within my own chapter, we've got groups that like to drink. We got groups that don't. We got groups that smoke and groups that don't. Everybody's welcome, but you're going to find your clique.
Right.
But there's so many people. I've met 50, 100 people in the last 3 years that join, hang out for a month or 2, and then they're gone. You never see them again. And then I've also met people like I've been in 3 years, and I met a guy last week. Hey, you could tell he'd been around a while. He didn't have brand new patches on his vest. They were all old and weathered. And I'm looking to see if he's a transfer from another state or something. He goes, "Oh no, I'm in this chapter." I'm like, "I've been in this chapter 3 years, and I make multiple events a month. I've never seen you before." And they come out of the woodwork once a year to come vote for something. And it's like, we've got 100 people on the rolls, but it's always the same 15, 20, 30 people at all the events.
Yeah. I mean, it's like that for anything you do, really, you got those tiers, the everydayers, the every weekers, the people who show up every month, and then the people who pop back up and you go, "Who are you again?" "I've been here for 5 years." "Oh, shit." And then, like you said, a lot of people that show up and they're into it for 3 months, 2 months, 6 months, and then they burn out, dude. Then they go find something else.
Yeah. And I was definitely that way when I was younger. It was, get into a hobby. Oh, that's fun. Okay, cool. What's next? As I've gotten older,
oh yeah, no shade, man. I mean, like people are gonna only stick around, and this is a weird hobby. You have to be kind of into it to be into it, and if you're not, it's not something you can kind of drift along in really well.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm still here, because my ADHD gets the best of me, but this shit puts me in that hyper fix mode when I get to playing with these things.
Right, and and that's the thing. Is like, again, you and I have been doing this long enough that it is old hat. It's not. We don't have a pile of locks on our desk that we've never gotten into. Like now we get a lock or 2 or 5, and then we go after So you're more inclined to take your foot off the gas, but it's sitting there. You know what I mean? Your motor's revving still. You can go pick them up and find that zone again. You know how much you like that zone.
Yep. Yeah, you walk away for a little bit, come back, and you're starting over.
And that's its own test, man. Like, because when you come back, man, like, it doesn't matter, even if sometime a week, a couple days, just diddling at it for a month or whatever, and then all of a sudden you can't get back into those fucking locks that you were proud you could get into, and that's its own you know, that's its own battle emotionally, and you have to get past that. If you can be okay with that, dude, then you'll be fine. But I've seen people who get frustrated because they came back, they can't get into their locks, and then that's what kills them.
Yeah, it's a perishable skill. I even notice if I take, a day or two that I don't pick and I come back and, fingers just don't want to wake up. They're dyslexic, whatever.
That's when you go to your comfort lock. You got to find yourself a good comfort lock.
Well, that's also part of what's hooked me. As much as the picking is fun, I'm enjoying learning the skill. It's the LPU trying to work for my belts and, having a goal. Having something to work toward and, toward and achieve. And then the community is kind of the tripod of what has made this a stable sport for me. Is one, the PTSD therapy, just the,
Mm-hmm.
I always am, something's in my hand, whether I'm taking the battery compartment off the remote, on the remote, off the remote, on the remote, driving my wife nuts, or picking one of these or doing something.
Well, it's engaging your problem solving mind, whether you're figuring it out or not, you're still trying. And that's really, really huge for, that zone we're all talking about in different ways. And it pulls you out of anxiety, out of PTSD, puts you in a place of calm. It puts you in the zone, whatever, all the different playing basketball, shooting down range, whatever you do, all the different ways you can get into a zone. And this is one of the ways you do it. And it's just helpful,
Yeah. Yeah. Even as a kid, I always loved the little puzzles, the two horseshoes connected by chains. You got to get the ring off of it. And all that kind of stuff. I always loved those as a kid, still do as an adult. So yeah,
anything that made you sit down for 20, 30, 60 minutes trying to fucking figure out, dude. It doesn't matter if it was putting together a Lego set, from instructions that you were like, what the fuck is it?
Yeah, or taking apart
just
my mom's
problem solving.
And get my ass spanked because I couldn't put it back together.
Yeah. I'll be honest, the community is probably the reason I'm still around in here, because I probably wouldn't still be here if I wasn't if the community wasn't around, because I did this for a year or so before I actually started making videos. And without the community, I'd probably have bounced by now. I'd probably be back on Call of Duty Mobile.
I got into that for a minute. Transparent Eyeball jumped in and said it's kind of like working at the prison system. Rookies aren't really embraced until they've been around for a minute. I definitely felt that through when I first got out, trying to find my new career. I worked at the Texas prison system for a while, and they put me with my size and background. They're like, "Oh, you're going straight to SEG." So I went to deal with the worst right from the jump. And
where'd you work?
In Gatesville, Texas.
Oh. I've been to Houston jail, the big one.
Okay. Yeah, I was with TVCJ, and it was horrible. I absolutely hated it.
Yeah, I worked at Orleans Parish Prison before Katrina, and that was fun. They had me up on the 10-year and ship tiers. If you were doing 10 or more, you were up there waiting to ship to Angola, and they had me up there because of my dad and my dad's reputation, because my dad was just about to his retirement, and he was known for being no nonsense, and I was a hothead back then, so they knew they had to worry about it, so they stuck me up there, and then I ended up quitting because my watch commander was something I can't really say.
Yeah, that was my end. There was, I expected the offenders to be the offenders. They're going to be what they're going to be. They're going to do what they're going to do. But it was the people I was working for and with. Like, to be honest, most of the COs I was working with were good people, and most of the sergeants and below were good people. But man, the major and then the warden and the assistant warden were just absolutely horrible. Like, we were rehabbing one of our units to add air conditioning for like elderly and people that had heat strokes. So they had construction going on. So they had a rover down there at all times to make sure none of the offenders were walking in there because they had a bunch of the gates open so they could get directly to the exterior fence. And my unit didn't have any pickets. So we had a rover, just a car that would, drive around doing lap after lap after lap. And one of the offenders from cell block, they let her out to go to chow, or she was supposed to be at friggin', going to a doctor's appointment or something, but she wasn't being escorted like she was supposed to. And she walked over there and started climbing the exterior fence. And the rover caught her and told her to stop climbing, and she didn't. And he pulled out the shotgun and racked around and said, "Your foot touches the dirt on the outside, and I'm shooting." So she went back in. Well, the assistant warden and the warden didn't want that on their record that they had an attempted escape. So they wrote her up for out of place and swept the whole thing under the rug. It's like, that's just the perfect example of the kind of fucking, bullshit that they were doing there. They just, horrible leadership.
My dad was in prison. He tried to escape. He jumped a fence and broke his leg or his ankle or something when he landed. He got extra time.
Yeah, well, the Orleans Parish wasn't much better, but I can't get too detailed because I still generally work for an entity that's associated, so I can't. But yeah, they're not much better.
Yeah,
if at all.
Elroy,
Elroy's.
What's up, Elroy?
What's up, Elroy?
Oh, what am I gonna play with next? Oh, I'm gonna do something with the just for everybody.
Elroy, you missed it earlier. I got in a package from UHS Hardware, and it's got a handful of mortar cylinders in there for me to start working on challenge locks. But you didn't take my bribe and pick me to win your thing, so I need to wait till I can afford to buy all the tools now since I didn't win yours.
Right. I got some mini Bogotas.
Some mini Bogotas?
Yeah, look at these fucking things.
That's some of the titaniums.
The nanos or whatever from Southern Specialties.
Trying to sneak those somewhere in your prison wallet? What's going on with those? Why are they so small?
Oh, they go in they're in my wallet kit, yeah.
I love Southern for those things. Those things are awesome.
I got to get the full set of these.
I need to get a set with them bent the way you get them, because the other way.
Well, I was just gonna say I got to get these bent the right way too.
So that's kind of cool. You can use them as tensioners and picks. That's slick. I'm not making any progress on this thing. I just need to drink my whiskey.
I'm gonna deal with it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do this godforsaken fucking Avis, and then I'm gonna have to call it because I told Mrs. Nola I'd be like 30 minutes an hour or something.
Just blame me, man.
Yeah, she gets it though. I ain't really done a whole lot of much of nothing lately. So, and I just bought her a pair of I bought her a pair of fucking Jordans for Christmas, so she can leave me alone for a little bit.
Oh, nice. What color?
I think I sent you the picture. Those Jordan, the retro 5s.
Oh,
in
nice.
white and pink. I think I sent the pictures. What? One of the
yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, fucking $250. Yeah, for some tennis shoes.
Very nice. Yeah. Oh, just for reference, there, Texas. So normally your Bogotas, your handle's bent away from your pick direction.
Okay,
but
that makes sense.
I have Southern do them for me specially. I reverse the angle of that.
Okay.
I like the leverage that you get. Way better, more control, better for raking, better for picking. So
maybe that's something they'll start offering on their site is, do you want the regular bend or the stew bend?
Well, if you order them and just tell them, hey man, can you bend them the other way? He'll totally do it. It's right. no thing. And then if I eventually get my site working, I'll get some of those on there and shit like that too.
Where's my whiskey dick medium?
Isn't that? I recognize the leather case. Isn't that something that's going out in your ADC challenge? You were giving some of those away. or at least that.
Oh,
area.
just my one of these is in there,
Okay, yeah, the wallet.
and then that comes with that one of those, and then one of the sideways ones.
Okay. Yeah, so many people are doing giveaways, man. Like one day, I shot like 6-7 videos that were all giveaways.
Yeah.
It was I had a day off. My wife was going to be out of the house, so I knew it'd be quiet, and I just prep for one, figure out what I needed, shoot it. Prep for one, figure out what I needed, shoot it, and just did a whole day of video shooting. And so, yeah, I don't remember who's giving away what.
Oh. Yep, I got that today. Only one I haven't out of my pile. My pile of practice has been a bunch of 1100s, a couple of these, the pack, and actually I opened this earlier, and then I closed it all back up to jump on here. So this is the only one I haven't opened up on here. I've gotten 4 1100s, 1100 body with a U.S. General core. Got the pack, and I've gotten the Elroys. So that one's been standing tall on me.
Speaking of Americans, did you ever get redemption on that 5200?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. And I sent that one to Hippie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I did pick it. I pulled it out. I got into it.
I got to admit, everybody's logo. There are some cool logos on everybody's channel. Hippies, that was pretty cool.
Nola, I still have not pinned back up the First in the Fortress one.
Oh shit!
I hate fucking pinning them, dude.
Didn't Parky do Hippie's logo?
I feel like he didn't.
I don't remember. I don't know. Hippie already had his logo. I think. I don't know where Hippie got his logo from.
Yeah, I think Hippie got it somewhere else, or did it himself. Because he had it kind of really early, even before Parky was like slamming on it.
Yeah, because Hippie was around a little bit before me, so I think he already had it
before me. I've got Hippie's logo so early; it's on my original board, dude.
Nice.
And that's with like, there's not a. I got a nipple chuck. I got a regular chuck, but there's not the only. At this point, dude, the only Parky logos I even have on there are Parky and me. Yeah, that's when he started doing them all.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to get you some of my stuff, Rebel. I got you. I got a couple extra butter cookies stickers laying around too. I got to send you.
Yeah, I showed him the butter cookie tonight.
Oh yeah. All right, so hold on. I already wrote down somewhere. I've got so many sticky notes. So you're going to send me your address. I'll send you some swag. I'm going to send you a sticker and a poker chip and a short story. And if you want to trade locks, I got a few locks. I'm happy to send you. If you got something you want to send my way, I usually let people pick. I've got, let me get them out here. So I've got some Abus 8345s.
Hey.
They're 0 bidded. So you can, they're still orange belts. You can pick them if you want, but you can make challenge lock, whatever. I've got the US stamped American 5200s.
Oh, nice.
That are gold. And then I've got the US stamped pack lock 100Gs.
Oh, yeah. Weren't you just talking about those? Yeah, I'm definitely going to look at one of them. Because I got a nice little set of US locks. I like the more locks.
Yeah.
Hey, does that have the curvy edges?
No. So this is the newer style.
Okay.
From pack lock. So that's the older one. This is the newer style.
That is the old pack lock, right? Though, right?
I think so. I think that's what they look like.
We're trying to
pack lock because it literally comes in the pack lock box.
Nice.
But yeah, they're brand new. I get them at surplus stores off of Fort Hood. But yeah, Nola, when you send me your info in Discord. Just let me know if you want, which of those you want, and send me something in return of equal value, and we'll just each cover our own shipping, and it'll be good.
Sounds like a plan. I'll get with you.
Cool.
Let's see what I
And
got
looks
over
like
here.
Grouchy
You
Lenny
might.
joined us. What's up, Grouchy?
Yeah, Lenny, first in the fortress was insane. It was the coolest like challenge. So if you don't know what that is, Know the Bird did a 2-level challenge. This was the lightweight division. He had 5 of these, key to like. We had a 6th entrant because Nigby already had one of these that was like, I don't know, it was keyed the same or something. And then the heavyweight division was 5 Ingersolls with the giant Ingersoll Sergeant Greenleaf looking things that had a Medico core. And like Georgia Jim, Left Hand Loki, they were in that, dude. And Left Hand Loki smoked all of them.
I was about to say, didn't he get it in like 30 seconds or some crazy shit?
Yeah, it was under a minute, man.
Wow.
And then he did it a second, and everyone, and no one even gave. We all supported each other, but just other people were kind of like, oh man, maybe you when you raked the pins, you got it lucky, kind of thing. And he did it again, man. Fucking, he went Loki on that shit. I mean, he and Georgia Jim did it in like 5 minutes or something. I don't even know.
Yeah, it was crazy. That was fun. I wish I could have got it on that. Oh.
Yeah, the Ingersoll with the 831B medical core.
Nightmare, I got one of the 100 Gs with your name on it, so come do a live with me one of these days, and I'll send that out with a short story and some swag for you. Definitely, you, brother. You were the first one to call me out on any of the videos, and you've been supporting me since I got started, so really appreciate you, brother.
I've had a few people shout out Nightmare on for my giveaway. Nice to see.
Yep.
Rob's picks, Nightmare, Rusty Spoon. You had a few, especially early on.
Yeah, I definitely. I don't know who started that, but I definitely like that when I do my giveaway. That's going to be one of my requirements, is to do a shout out for a channel that's sub 100.
I did. Well, that's me doing the less than 100. Someone right before me did less than you.
Okay.
And then I was like, well, I liked making sure it was somebody smaller. And then I was just like, well, fuck it, let's, dude. The biggest push that means anything to anybody is when you get maybe to 50 when you can go live, if that matters to you. But I just getting that first 100, man, dude. That's awesome. That feels good when that happens, dude. So I was like, yeah, it's.
Yep, I've been.
I think I possibly did that.
I need to double check mine, but I know I'm just over 80, but haven't even been doing it 2 months yet, so I'm pretty happy with my growth.
Yeah, I think I did a similar thing. I know I did the bloopers, but I don't remember if I had people call it out or not. I think everybody was doing like the shout out thing, so I think I just went with something different and did blooper reels.
Oh shoot, Cheese Grits and Michael's live right now as well.
Well, you did bloopers, and then you did butter cookie impressions.
Ah, yeah, the butter cookie impression. Yeah, I forgot about that.
That was a good one.
Yeah. At least I didn't have to cry on that one.
Actually, I just had a fun idea.
When I folded that in half, I almost cried.
What's that, Rebel?
I was just going to say, for mine, I just had a fun idea. Everybody in the comments, let me know what you think. Maybe we'll make everybody that wants to put in, they've got to do a short story for me. Do a short story making fun of Rebel or something.
Oh, now think about the outcome of something like that, my brother. It's just, I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying,
just be ready.
You're asking a pool of devils to play with some words on you. One of them is going to take the bait.
Turnabout's fair play. I've been doing it to everybody else.
You can get an idea if you will. You go and look at my playlist for my 1,000 sub giveaway. You can get an idea of what you're getting into with that.
Right. I think everyone would do. No, I think too many people were just afraid that you were just that was a setup. That you were gonna be like, oh, you got words, you got jokes, and then you were gonna have like a comeback on everybody. I think that's why more people didn't dive in.
It could be, and that was also a busy time too for a lot of people. That was fun though. That was fun.
Grouchy Lenny says, just short stories or is poetry allowed? Because I write really awful poetry. Like, are we talking on the level of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy level poetry, or?
Mm-hmm. All right, one last try on this dumbass. Are you listening? I'm done.
I know. I want to get this last motherfucker, man.
Godforsaken fucking 7240 ass lock.
72. Oh,
Don't owe
comfort
me.
food 7240.
You can. The 7240 can blow me. I'll take it 1100 any day.
Dude, this thing is so easy.
It's goddamn lock.
It's just spool. It's just set the first and spool hunt, dude.
All right, guys, while we got everybody here, I just wanted to ask real quick. I've received Lord Kodiak sent me stuff. Elroy's Toys I got a bunch of people's stuff. Grouchy, were you sending me anything to get sent off to
Rabbi?
To Rabbi. I think you're the only person I'm waiting on. His patch came in. I got stuff from both Greyhound and who else sent me stuff? Lord Kodiak today. So I think you're the last one, Grouchy. If you sent me something, I think you're the only person I'm waiting on to get this box sent out to Rabbi.
G Key, that is a great observation. A pool of devils would be a hot tub. And yeah, Grouchy. I'm from 8 Mile. 8 Mile is where Eminem's from, and he has rhymed things with orange. So we've already got a template, man. And don't even. There's no rules.
And I checked the mail today, Grouchy. It wasn't today, but yeah, if you got the tracking info, if it's here tomorrow, that'll be perfect. I can. Well, if it's coming in tomorrow, it'll have to be the new year. But I'll go in, later this week, early next week, and get this thing sent off to him. And then, yeah, if it's, if it's under $100, I'll probably just cover it. If it's more than that, I might send up a GoFundMe page to help out.
All right, I'll do the 7240 left-handed for you, Nolan.
I got it open, but you can still blow me. How about that? I hate this lock.
Oh, you already did? Oh, shit. Then this is, why am I bothering?
Okay, Elroy says he's going to send a challenge lock for him as well. Yeah, I got your package with the poker chips and stuff for him. Elroy, I didn't know you were going to be sending him a challenge lock.
All right, let's see. Is this the 6-pin? It is the 6-pin. I'll try this one. I got to go. Let's see.
I got to get a 7440.
Didn't you send me a 7440?
Yeah. The black one with it's got the Avis writ keyway.
Yeah, it's got the God keyway. Yeah, the good keyway. Not this stupid. Yeah, no.
That's a good lock, man. It's a lot like a Lockwood. I had a Lockwood the plastic body too, and I think it's very similar to that, man. I don't know who the fuck I get. Oh, the Lockwood went to Stu.
We're gonna give this one a try. This is my custom pin 6-pin. I think I don't know where's my other one at, or is it this one?
Elroy, no, I don't have yours anymore. The only challenge lock I had of yours, Swamp Picker sent me challenge lock 18, but after I picked it, I forwarded it to Lord Kodiak, so it's making the rounds, but I don't have it anymore.
Oh, no, that's the 4-pinner. Yeah. So this is a 6-pinner with some no lifts and some high lifts. This is going to be interesting. I haven't touched it in a year.
Okay, cool, Grouchy. All right, so I'll close it with that. I'm gonna once I get Grouchy stuff, and Elroy, if you want to send a challenge lock. Okay, thank you, Grouchy. He's gonna send me the track info, but I'm gonna close it. We keep getting more people jumping in, and it's, I don't want to delay this thing another month. So if more people have stuff to say, Rabbi, I completely endorse that. Love you. Somebody else can take point on package 2.0, but this package is done.
No. You are now the official sender to Rabbi. All packages that you want to go to Rabbi, send to Texas Rebel.
That is not kosher.
That is a lie. That is a lie. If it's really cool stuff, send it to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
but send it to me, and I'll eventually send it to you.
Yeah. I've been a good boy. I have not, all the locks that have been coming in for him, I have not picked them and then put them in his box. I just put them in his box, keep my dirty mitts off of him.
Yeah.
For the most part, I don't pick too many locks that I do send off to other people. Nothing that's brand new. But if I have never picked it, I got to put a pick in there and kind of feel around a little bit, I don't go nuts. I don't have to go till I get it open or anything, but I got to see what's up with it. Got to poke, pick, click. All right, yeah, cool. I got a little better idea now,
Yeah, I'm going to give me a second. I will switch cameras and I'll show you all what's in this thing so far. He's got a friggin' huge haul coming his way.
Oh, I forgot how much I hate this one.
Oh, burp. Bourbon burps. Or whiskey burps.
So this 1100 is fun.
Standard?
Ish. I put a 6 pin in it and intentionally put a max lift behind a 0 lift and pins 6 and 5. And then there's a couple of other min lifts and weird stuff, but I intentionally put it together, put it away, and haven't touched it. The challenge.
Oh, so yeah, I get you.
I don't quite remember.
I feel like I'm dragging a spring, man. Shit.
No, what time it is? Let's see what time it is. Oh shit! Yeah, hey, I got a cut. I can feel the despair from the other room, and I ain't even in there. It's 11:30. I gotta crash.
Yeah, I gotta go hit the hay too, man. I gotta wake up early and fucking get people up and feed pets and shit.
Yeah, I gotta go to sleep and sleep while I can because the grandbaby's sleeping. So, all right, it's been fun. I will catch y'all next time.
Good to see you, sir.
Good.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good night.
Yep, sounds good. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it wraps for too long as well.
Worthy. You have a good night, man. Thanks for having me on, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you for the short story. Like I said, I got a package started up for you. We got a couple locks in there right now. I got chips on the way, so we'll get one of those in there.
Okay.
And then as we get into this next year, you'll be on the first. You and Swamp are the first round. So.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate everybody that came out and supported us this evening. As always, appreciate it, and we will catch you all next time.
Thank you very much, man. Peace.
All right. See you, boys.